Hello, it's Etharal here, and today we're back once again with our Crusader Kings 2 game where we've been playing as the Ogre Kingdoms, looking to try and expand in this little sort of basin sort of area, I guess you'd say. I'll just switch over to the main map. You can see, so it's between these mountains here and the ocean, and then between these rather large mountains here, which is what we've been sort of fighting for quite a bit at the minute. The choice for this is because this place here is absolutely ridiculous to try and take, so we're going to try and loop around it. So what we're going to do is we are going to probably look at trying to maybe sort of grab a couple of lands here, and then sort of move to these lands here. Actually, as well, I'm just starting to take attrition, so I'm just going to swap over, and I'm just going to half my retinue increase cost. The reason for that being just basically to reduce the actual, the cost that I'm actually, the amount that it's going to take to actually, be gaining those, because that's where the main problem for the money has been. I've not explained that very well at all. Really did I. So so basically we're going to move that down so that way it's reducing the cost of the actual reinforcement, which means it's going to be more than likely able to actually reinforce, which is is a good thing at the end of the day. Screaming arrows. What is this? Lose 10 military. You receive a report from the outcome of the military experiments by my Iron Gut. Apparently, a new kind of self-propelled arrow was tried out, and lit by fire, these arrows could scream and fly, leaving a trail of smoke. That sounds an interesting way of doing things, but yeah. Okay, so this war, I'm not expecting too much difficulty in it. We're going to mainly be focusing on, we want to try and get this land. The reason why I've decided to go for these, I could have gone down and taken the black and greens and the Ogre, but there is that Chemrai, which is, increasingly getting close to our borders, and so we don't want to try and, annoy them too much. I'm just going to switch this back, set hordes to not reinforce. The reason for that being is that we want to try and make sure that we keep everything nice and sort of, money actually going up. I shall defeat him. I shall defeat him. Attack the enemy. You have slain your enemy. Of course I have, because I am an excellent military commander. Not too much of a risk, that one. Not something I was expecting there to be any real issue. So let's drive back these orcs as much as we are able. Yeah, let's do that and bring back the spoils. And so we're at 51%. So if we were to, win this war, we would get a rather large amount of land. So we're more than happy with that. We are going to keep pushing these actual fights, I think. And should we grab this? We could. I'd rather move up to there. So I think for the minute, we aren't going to do that. We are actually going to attack here instead. There we go. And we're going to try and take them. Direct leader. So direct leading from the center. Yes, that's definitely what we want, because that is exactly where my guy is. And so let's see, how's this doing? So 60%. Again, we could attack. Do we want to, though? Yes, actually, that's quite a nice area. Like, those are quite nice lands, and, obviously having more lands will mean, ultimately, more population, which is exactly what we want. So bring back those spoils, yes, without a doubt. So apparently we've claimed that. So, that's brilliant as far as I'm concerned. So let's move down, let's take these, and I think we should be expecting quite a rather large, expansion to the Eye-Grinder clans from this. Let's move up here. I think is going to next be the sort of the main. Actually, we are going to. Where should we go to? See, we need to try and defend these lands, and we need to take out this horde. I think that's going to be a big focus for us, just to make sure that we can actually defend those lands. So they will arrive on the 2nd of the 6th. We will arrive before them. So yes, we will be able to catch them. And there we go. We've managed to wipe them out, so that our land's just a little bit safer once again. Well, not our lands as such yet, but will become our lands. And so we are going to move up, and we're going to grab these as well. We need to be very careful. We don't want to expand too far, though, because this land, they are obviously, the clans are going to claim and demand them. And if they claim and demand them, then that's going to cause some problems with that. I'm just going to swap my reinforcement rate back up. Let's try and gain some extra guys, and let's just wait here for a little bit. Let's build back up our forces, see how we do. We'll need to keep track of them in terms of the actual the money, but there we go. And actually I am going to set it back down to not reinforce. I'm pretty happy with that, I think. Let's grab this land, the Cabell, and then that is going to be a land that we really want to target. That is going to be our main focus, because if we can grab that land, that is going to push us around to be able to come around here from behind. And that is exactly what we want. So, when are you going to arrive? 411, 611. So, let's move along there to attack them. Right, so, we don't want to declare war we don't want to declare peace just yet. We are at 9700%, so we could very easily, but we don't want to. We want to take this land up here. That's going to be our focus. Once we can grab that, what's this? My cousin, my courtier. Yep, let's accept that. Do I have any sons yet? No, I don't. Right, you're 40. Oh, wait, no, I do have sons. But my son doesn't have a son. But that's not too much of a problem. You're not actually my heir yet. My kinsman is this guy. So, 85. Not somebody we want. And so what's he? He's 22. And my son, who I want to inherit, is 16.5. But he is going up quite a fair bit. Let's have a look. This guy, his prestige is going up by 0.26. So, that's not too much of a worry there, I think. And let's go around. Oh, defeat? Why is there defeat? No. That's not allowed. Right, let's grab that back from those. And then let's move finally north and finally take Scaria? That's not very good. Scaria. I'm probably pronouncing that once again, as I always do, probably pronouncing that very, very wrong. Not really too bothered about it though. Right, so let's see how this war does go. What is my threat? My threat is at 7.7%. Not too much of a worry there. So once we've got that, we can then take the Black Crag. We can then go on to taking these guys. We can even look at these human people here. Although 50,000. Do need to be careful of those. I'm not quite sure what the rules are going to be for them for raising up forces and things. So I do just need to keep out a bit of an eye on that. So we're going to take, by the looks of things, a fair bit of land. And, you know, some of these lands, well, actually, all of these lands are actually really good lands. So we are going to basically get the pick of them, whichever ones, you know, are best for us. So we're probably going to take the 3 there, the 3 there, and the 3 here. And then we might, you know, dish out these to sort of like maybe that to say a new one, and then give Mushkey out to say to these guys. What's this clan? The Town Tramplers. So, you know, that way everyone's getting, well, not everyone's getting a little bit, but some people are getting some stuff, which is, you know, is good, you know, not a terrible thing. Let's actually, yeah, let's do that. Gain 5 gold. More than happy to gain 5 gold. And then let's enforce demands. Enforce demands. Yes. Right. So, large portion land. So we need to get rid of 5 out of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need to keep 2. And we need to work out which ones to give. So, we're going to pillage. We are going to, well, first of all, we are going to pillage all of these lands because, well, pillaging is always a good thing. It gives us a fair bit of gold as well, by the looks of things. So, we are going to pillage all the pillaging that we possibly can. Are we pillaging this? Yes, we are. So, pillage. Yes. And finally pillage. Yes. Right. So, titles can be usurped. We can afford to do it. Do we want to do it, though, is the question. Kind of a question. The answer is probably no. With that much gold as well, I've just realised a thing that would be a very good thing to do. So there is, where is it? These guys, I believe? Noblar mercenaries? No. Heavy cavalry. The Stonehorns. We don't have any heavy cavalry in our force, and so I think heavy cavalry would be a good thing to get. Put some in there. We do need to as well really boost up our you know, gunners and our yeah, right. Sorry, just half talking to myself there. So let's buy those without a doubt. Yes, let's buy these. Can we afford these? No, we can't. Not yet, at least. So that's going to be our next focus, is to grab as much, you know, actual ranged force. So we've got, we've got a good solid front line in terms of our heavy infantry, less so with our light infantry, but that's not too much of a problem. And the main one is our archers. Our archer one's really not good. Our light cavalry, again, really not good. We don't have very much cavalry phase, so we hit really hard in one phase of the fighting, but then, we don't really do very much of anything in any of the others. So the clans want more land. That's perfectly fine. So what we're going to do first of all is we are going to go to this clan here. We are going to grant you the landed title of, where is it? I believe it is Ayaz Aya. Aya? Yeah, Aya. Let's go with that. So clan of Aya, include lower titles. Yes. So we're going to give you that land. So that's brilliant. So they've got this land here now. And then I think we may set up... So we need to have 4, which would put them to exactly the same place as all the others. So 4 lands. We are going to make another one. So let's have a bit of a think. So that one, yes. That one, yes. Right. And this, so those are 3s. So 2. So we're going to need to get rid of a 3, more than likely. So what I will probably do is I'll do a 2, a 2, a 2, so that we'll give them those lands there, and then that land there I think might be a good idea, unless, do we have any other lands? So this is me, so there's a 2 there. Right, so I could give him that land, and let's have a think. This land's stuff that we want to keep. That's definitely land we want to keep. That's land we want to keep for the minute as well. This is land, so we've got 2 lands there. So what we could do, actually I want to keep them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the clan. Well, first of all, we are going to give them Karak Halak. So yes, let's give them that. So then we are going to grant you the landed title of Kaibel. So where is it? There's a lot of these to add. Include laws, yes. So they've got those. So they've now got them as well. We still need to give away 2 more lands. So let's give them... So this, are we still... Stop pillaging? No? Right. So you probably should really try and pillage that. We're going to take a bit of a risk, see if we can get rid of those lands. Right, so, you know what? Apparently we're not going to be able to, so let's grant you the landed title of... Where is it? Panion. Yep, there you go. So you've now got those 2 lands. So we only need to now give away 1 extra land. 1 extra land is perfectly fine. We can deal with that. And which one is it going to be? It's going to be this land here. So this land here, although we could keep it, and we could give them this land over here, and that would probably help split. Yeah, actually, yes. Let's give them this land here, so scrap land, I think. So that will mean that we will still be able to keep track of, how everything's going in terms of actually our, making sure that everything's cleansing and everything like that. So we are going to give you, where is it? We're down here, clan of Scrapland. And you expect a seat on the council. Of course you do. You are, or as always, you, of course, expect a seat on the council. Brilliant. Right, so, this guy here is powerful and is not terrible. His intrigue is 10. He's considered a competent schemer at least. So we should probably put him there. My council. I do have an advisor. This guy here is on the council. Actually, could we change council position? Is better suited for another job in the council. So he, being 12 intrigue, what we're going to do is this guy, we're going to resign you. Then we're going to go to the council, and we are going to change your council position. Oh, one for another, yes. And let's change him to our... Oh, God, I can't even remember what it's called. What is the spy master called? The Shady Hunter. He should be the Shady Hunter. Yes. And then what we will do is we'll then go to our council, and we'll put this other guy, who's not great, as an actual guy there. Brilliant. And let's just have a quick check in our vassals. So apparently, you and you are a powerful vassal, is a major vassal and expects to be on the council. So, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that at a later stage. You know, we don't really want you on the council because whenever our guy dies, you're not exactly going to be, shall we say, not be loyal. Right. So, massive jump there. So 41,000. Has this managed to clear these out yet? No, those have yet. Not yet, but they will be. Right. And so this. Right. How far are you? So you're of 1,200. You've got a fair way to go. So, right, how is our money doing? Our money's not doing great. So, military, put that up to half. You, heavy infantry, resign you, and we're going to move them round to there. I think that should be a good idea, at least. Right, so let's start. Use wandering around there. Keep an eye out on our money to make sure we've got another 2 months or so of actually gaining anything. And then we'll have to look at trying to figure out what we can do to, you know, improve that. Going forward, improve the money. We'll probably have to do a bit of pillaging around here, I think. And who's this? So this is my son. Military focus. Idolizer, haughty, affectionate. You'd be fine with any of those. Affectionate, you'd be good with diplomacy. So actually, you know what? We're going to send you to do some diplomacy. You're not actually any good as well in terms of our children compared to, say, him, who is, you know, strong and a genius. He is strong but dim. So this guy, we really want him to have a son because, well, obvious reasons really, because he is strong and a genius. Pretty simple reasons. Right, so let's see how this force is doing. So they are growing slowly. I think what I may do is I may send these to raid. How much can we raid? 12 from there and 8 from there. So yes, without a doubt, go and raid Iron Rock. Iron Rock, great place to try and raid. So we are going to do just that. So try and see if we can get as much money as we possibly can. Oh, we've had a dangerous horde. Right then. Well, they think they're dangerous. They are really, really not. And so I am going to... Ooh, is this? Yay, so my son is finally my heir. Brilliant. So I think I'm going to pretty much leave it from there for today. I'm just going to, you know, finish up this little bit of looting and then going to go down and sort out those rebellions. So if you do want to see how that does all go in the future, do be sure to hit that subscribe button. I've been Etharal here for eGen, and I shall see you next time.